Hello class, today we're going to discuss the findings and review of my vulnerability assessment. My name is Josh Williams and this was prepared for Professor Green's ISA 4220 fall semester class. So let's get started. First off, I just want to discuss my executive summary a little bit of my vulnerability assessment. This report provides evidence that supports vulnerability findings for the Linux and Windows servers that we built and developed for this class. The analysis of the vulnerabilities were evaluated based on the services contained in the checklist of required services. Those will be assessed in a couple more slides, but these include SMTPS, AppArmor, Firewall for both Windows and Linux, DNS, Apache, POP3S, HTTPS, IMAPS, Postgres, and SSH. But following the completion of this assessment, there were a total of 0 vulnerabilities found in the filter report generated by the tool that we used in this class, which is the Greenbone vulnerability scanner for either server. I'll additionally go into the vulnerability scoring system toward the end. So the Greenbone vulnerability scanner is the tool that we use to scan our servers. It uses the CVSS, which is a vulnerability ranking system based on low to high vulnerabilities, but I'll explain that a little bit more in a second. As you can see in the screenshot to the left, the filtered report shows 0 vulnerabilities for the servers that were assessed. And the cool thing about Greenbone is it has a lot of functionality in that it gives you a lot of different things that it reports on. So this is just the summary and download page, but it also will go in depth per vulnerability if you have one, and give you a description of the vulnerability, and then how to. It won't tell you how to fix it, but it will tell you what it is and how to move forward with that vulnerability. So, like I was saying earlier, this is the list of required services for our servers. For all the services listed here, my report did show that the servers that were assessed possess 0 vulnerabilities for each service. The common vulnerability scoring system, which is the ranking that Greenbone uses, is the vulnerability ranking scale that evaluates vulnerabilities based on 3 main metric groups. This is base, temporal, and environmental. The base metric measures the vulnerability's consistent impact over time and is conscious of the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the environment that is being scanned. The temporal metric measures factors such as remediation levels and report confidence by evaluating the changes in the vulnerability. The environmental metric is more concerned with the user environment stability while defining potential issues in the configuration. The CVSS uses the ranking scale of low to high impact, as shown in that screenshot earlier, on the specialized of entry required to exploit the vulnerability. thank you guys for watching my vulnerability assessment presentation, and please leave any comments in Professor Green's discussion forum. Thank you.